The Kitsune will hypnotize you in just a second after telling you her story. But first, I just want to say thank you to my lovely Patreon supporters. Bobette the Demon Wolf, thank you for being extra lovely. Selexis, Lord Darian, The Crispy, and Jackster, thank you so much for supporting me. And if you want to support me too, there's a link in the description. You get access to all my audios early. Thank you for listening. Foxfire, reveal an illusion. What was that? Sorry, I was too caught up in this book. Thank you for getting it, by the way. The spells described in it are absolutely fascinating. What do you mean? Why are we doing what? That's a rather strange question to ask after spending a month here. You've seen what is happening. It's a bloody mind control war. Our classmates going at each other's, well, throats, figuratively speaking. We're doing what we can to survive. Isn't that enough of an answer? You know, I might as well do a double check on you for traces of foreign influences. Just in case you got something from our last little operation. Come here. No, you're clear, as far as I can prove. I'm sorry? That's not what you meant? Then, care to explain? I see. You want to know why I'm here, despite me telling you that it doesn't matter several times already. And yet, you persist. Why? What do you want to know about me, considering that after graduation we'll most likely part ways and never see each other again? It's just not really worth your time now, is it? You aren't wrong. I do consider you a friend. I have been through some stuff that's, well, in your world would most likely count as batshit insane. It's not that I think you don't deserve to know, I'm just unsure if you really need to. My story isn't a fun one, I reckon. And I wouldn't want you to make irrational decisions and imagine some noble reasons to stick with me after the MCU is finally over. Someone probably waits for you back home. You still want to learn more, huh? I guess human curiosity can't be helped sometimes. Alright, fine. Get comfortable. We should have some sleep soon anyway, so I might as well tell you a proper bedtime story. Don't worry. No hypnosis involved this time. But if you fall asleep, well, that can't really be helped, can it? Alright, let's get started. See, this whole thing starts with a simple premise. You already know that all of the students essentially come here from different dimensions, and usually those worlds have their own thing. Some are much more technically advanced realms, some have magic, some don't, and so on. Me, I'm a child of two worlds, merged into one. It sounds nice, on paper. I'm good with tech and magic. I have advantages. The catch is, I wasn't supposed to exist. I was a myth, a legend, a folk story people told their children about fox spirits that would charm them and lead them to another world. When technically advanced civilization decided to tamper with dimensional hopping, and my world was the closest one, things turned quite nasty. What do I mean? You see, they weren't simply traveling between dimensions. They thought they did, but their calculations were wrong. And those rifts started rotting away and severing the roots of reality, and very quickly both worlds collapsed onto one another. It's not a pretty sight, I tell you. Can't call it less than apocalyptic. That's what my teacher used to say. And that's how I was born, actually. Because reality itself was warping and distorting so much, I was kind of popped into existence, manifested from the collective thoughts and memories of thousands of dying creatures in a place where the worlds were merging. That's what our scientists theorized, at least. You think? I mean, I'm not against living and all that. It's just, it tends to raise questions that won't ever have answers. Did I ever have a family? Was I ever a child? What were people telling about me that made the bloody reality itself just decide to bend to their wishes and pop me out? I've talked about it with people I trust. Maybe those dying souls wanted protection. Some sort of a spirit. A deity to save them from the calamity. But instead they got me, and it was too late anyway. Was it my responsibility to save them? If I wasn't even real at that point. But they made me real. Sorry. It's not easy to stop myself once I start thinking and going back through it all. You know, I used to plan things out with extreme precision. Theorizing outcomes and possibilities is something I enjoy doing, even when it comes down to the purpose of my existence and all that. Well, I'm here because out of the two worlds, the one that survived is still mine. Despite everything, I exist because of it. I consider it my home, and it needs a cure. It's not a miracle, it's a long, complex process to stabilize it, fix its trajectory, and close all the rifts. Why do you think I asked you to bring over books on psionics? Why do I visit our teacher during her office hours more often than anyone else? She dealt with this stuff before. I want to help my home, even if it means I'll have to put up with a year inside a school for mind controllers, in a class full of people that would make you their happy, hypnotized pet in a heartbeat. Because they have a kink, or because they find you attractive, or because they have no other choice, or something else, it doesn't matter. I won't let my home die when these pricks have all the resources to fix it. Noble? Well, I wouldn't say it's nobility. Desperation, more like it. Hey, on the bright side, I haven't talked about this with anyone here, except the counselor. Yes, we have a counselor. Consider it more or less MCU, emotional support. Not every student can keep up with the pressure here. She's a literal angel, by the way. How come you've never heard of it? I guess you haven't really asked, and I just forgot to tell you. Well, you know it now, so no harm done. I can tell you more later. Allow me to remind you that classes are still on the table tomorrow morning again. And I doubt Miss Meme or any other teacher will go easy on you because you overslept. No buts. I've told you enough for one day. Plenty of things to sleep on, Rumi. How many more hints do I have to make? Go to sleep already. Or do I have to make you? What's that? A blush, I see? Do you honestly think I won't entrance you just because I said I wouldn't earlier? The story has ended already, and my observations tell me that you are very eager to be put to sleep forcibly by my irresistible charm. Come now, get comfortable and close your eyes. Deep breaths in and out. I'll stay by your side until you fall asleep. I'll even brush you with my tails, since I know how much you adore them. Allow your mind to slow down and relax. I've told you a lot of information, and it's normal for your brain to require time for processing it through. Just focus on my voice and relax. Feel my words drifting in and out of consciousness, floating between your thoughts, mixing them up, mimicking. It seems as if my voice is inevitably becoming your inner voice, the one you hear in your head when you think. My words become your thoughts. You can hear it, can't you? The whispers slipping into your subconsciousness. You're feeling sleepy. Your eyelids are getting heavy. It's getting harder and harder to think. Harder and harder for those thoughts to deviate from what my voice says. It's fine. Relax. You will be fine. Let yourself sink into the bed. Impossible to think clearly now. Head is so foggy and heavy. You couldn't lift it even if you wanted to. Sleep is so close, so natural for you. In my presence, you feel sleepy. Your entrancement is sleepy. You're too sleepy to think. You're about to fall asleep, and you know it. You can't resist me. You can't resist your tiredness. It's inevitable. My voice is too powerful. Just let it go. Relax. Sink into the bed. Empty your mind. You're so sleepy. And you love it. You love it when I make you sleepy. When I command you to sink for me. When I put you under my spell. It feels so good. It always feels so nice. My tail, my voice, my magic. It's all too intoxicating for you to pass on. No shame. I'll gladly hypnotize you over and over if that's what you want. I'll make you a submissive little puddle of bliss. We'll make it happen. But now, you really have to sleep. Sleep. You can't even properly hear what I'm saying. It's too late. You're falling, falling asleep. In 3, 2, 1. Sleep for me. Sleep now. Sweet dreams. You know, most people leave when the audio's over, but not you. You stayed here. So, if you want to talk or something, I'm on Discord and I'll put a link to my Discord server in the description box. So maybe we'll see each other there. Bye.